Museveni tasobola kuwaayo buyinza era tewali gwajja bbuwa ne bwe munagenda mu kalulu ne mukawangula mbalayirira muve mu bigambo ebyokwesaasira muwangula akalulu nga mulya ne plan B.
Frank Gashumba and Basajja Mivule verbatims have been causing a lot of controversy on social media, even among the public. Personally, they have been a challenge when they say President MUSEVENI cannot be removed from power by votes. This set me on a journey to find out whether their verbatims are true or false. However, there is a speculation that these duos could be benefiting from the State House. I cannot personally rule that one out. My concern was, are these words they speak true? I went on the journey. This is what I found out. What they say is true, 100% true. President Museveni is a dictator who cannot be removed from power with national votes of 50%. Listen well, 60%, 70%. Never. Number two, President Museveni has power. Embedded in this power is authority and money, which he exercises discretionary. President Museveni does not need your love. No, President Museveni needs his power, which he uses to instill fear by Machiavellian to the public, to you who is watching this video. So where is the big deal here? The big deal is any leader, this is the principle, any dictator who holds on power, his political survival entirely depends on the coalition of small backers. And he then continues giving private packages to these small backers who help him to keep in power for decades and decades. What is this small coalition of backers? The likes of Biabakama, few NRM members of parliament, returning officers, some individuals from opposition political parties, RDCs, GISO, DISO, cabinet ministers, and other southern of bootlickers. President Museveni does not need the majority of the people for him to stay in power. This is by principle. He needs that small coalition of people to help him to extend his tenure in power. So what Mr. Gashumba and Basajja Mivule have been saying is a proof that President Museveni cannot. This is a principle. Politics is a game of rules. You ignore these rules, you are out of the game. So people, possibly they have not been explaining this principle to the core, but it is true. What does this principle teach us? This principle teaches us that politics is about getting and keeping political power. 2, political survival is best assured by depending on a small number, which enhances the tenure of the dictator. Number 3, these bootlickers, all this coalition of small backers, when they see that the majority of the people want to come and join them, they are waiting on the sideline, they empower the dictator to increase the taxes and to spend these taxes as he wills. We have been President Museveni dishing out money. Yes, he's empowered by this small group of people. You see, Mobutu Sese Seko, he said that what is important to a dictator, what is important to a leader is money, gold and diamonds to run his hundreds of castles, to buy food for thousands of women, and to buy cars for millions of bootlickers who live under his feet, and to enhance the loyalty of military forces, and still has a balance to deposit on multiple accounts in Swiss banks. Haven't you been seeing this? So, getting Museveni out of power by mere votes of 50%, 60%, it is not going to be possible. Never.
Talina nteekateeka yonna yakuva mu buyinza oba mumuwangudde mubeere ne plan B emusindiikiriza oba okulonda tekubaddewo bakubaddewo wate kukubirawo pulaani B emusindikiriza tajja kumala gagenda bwati.
However, this principle is man-made. It is not from God. These principles are not from nature like gravity. No, these are man-made principles that we can defy. We people who are oppressed, we have two choices. Nothing beyond this. I'm honest with you. These are the two choices we have to take dictator out of power. Number one, to vote nationally overwhelmingly between 85% and 100%. Like what happened in Kenya in 2002 that ended that regime and paved the way for democracy. Number two is to stage a revolution. Is to revolt, to put up a social order that demands a change in this government. If we cannot do this, President MUSEVENI is going to die in power. Another one who is more of a dictator than him, he is going to succeed him, and he makes us more cry than what is happening in Venezuela. The power is within us, is with us, the majority. But if we keep on sleeping, this small group number of people will enhance President MUSEVENI's tenure in power forever. I personally apologize for having misunderstood Gashumba and Mivule. Personally, I have a goal. 2020 up to the election day, my goal is to change over 500,000 people. I'm very glad that this page now, we are getting visitors more than 1 million, which means I'm making a steady progress. That's why I wake up at 3 a.m. to make these videos. What is your goal? When you watch a video on Trey page, or you go to JB Mwonge, you watch a video, and that video has information that can change beliefs and values of people, that can open eyes to the people. You comment and like, and you don't share, you are not ready for a change. You are not ready for a change. This is the truth. A video cannot be watched by 40,000 people, and it has only 600 shares. No. If you want a change, and you know that information is power, information changes the lives of, opens the eyes of people. And you have a page, you have an account with 2,000 friends, with 400 friends, with 100 friends. Why can't you share it to all? And on top you say, pass it over to a friend. Yes, this is how we can make this information go. In this revolution, in this struggle, we are not going to buy people to bring them to, no, we are going to change their mindset. And this is the information that can change their mindset. What is your goal? Are you ready to bring in 100 people on table? From the other side, send this information where you feel it is not going. Send it in your member families who are still in the NRM. Give it to them. Your friends who are for NRM, give it to them. I tell you what, one sentence can change somebody's beliefs, and he joins us. Together, we can have this dictatorship out of Uganda, and we pave the way for democracy. But if we just let this information just float on social media, we are not going to make a head. Remember, President MUSEVENI does not underestimate anything. No, for him, when he sees something that is making progress, he wants to pull it because he has the money, he has the power. He does not underestimate anything. For you, the information you underestimate, President MUSEVENI does not underestimate it. I'm very honest with you. That's why he goes to opposition, he picks some people, he maintains the rules of game. Where you want to play outside the game, and when you see somebody talking about it, you ask, oh, that one, oh, yeah. No, possibly these people have eaten or not, I don't know, but what they are saying is true, because I set on the journey and I discovered this principle. I repeat it again. Any leader who stays in power, who holds on power, his political survival entirely depends on the small coalition of backers. And his duty is to keep on supplying private packages, the brown envelopes you see, to these people who enhance his tenure in power. That is the principle. So he needs a very small number of people, not the majority of the people. No. If the majority of the people are sleeping, he needs few to stay in power. Yes, we can. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Go with this information in 2020. Let's make a difference.
Abantu bajja omutwalo gumu poliisi ebagoba bwe bajja emitwalo 10 mu Kampala ku street amagye gabagoba bwe bawera miliyoni amagye gatwegattako